proceed.
Hi, my name is Emerson. I'm a member of Socialist Alternative, and I'm going to be honest, I'm angry. Less than a month ago, the Seattle City Council made history in passing the first progressive tax of its kind on the top 3% of businesses to build affordable housing that has inspired working people across the country. It was the first of many necessary steps needed to address the housing crisis and Seattle's deeply regressive tax structure. And now, less than a month later, 7 self-proclaimed progressive Democratic city council members are going to repeal this tax without even providing an alternative. So I have to ask these Democrats, what has changed so drastically in the past month about our housing crisis and the tax structure that you are willing to break all the promises you made to us about finding a solution just a few weeks ago? The thing is, nothing has changed. What the council is doing is what they have always done, putting profit over people. That's why we have the housing crisis and the most regressive tax structure in the nation. You oppose this as progressives, but put to the test, you've chosen the route of capitulation and cowardice.
Please wrap up,
and for that, we will vote you out. In 2019.
So I'm going to ask you to stop one more time. Being disruptive. So
the council members already know how this process has played out over the last several months, almost a year, more than a year at this point. It's been many, many years since we've known that homelessness and housing affordability are a crisis in our city and that the rich are getting richer while everyone else is getting poorer. But now folks from across the country are actually starting to pay attention to what's happening in Seattle because the housing crisis is becoming more and more acute all over the place, but particularly in cities that are home to some of the wealthiest corporations in the world, like Seattle. And you, as you know very well, because you've gotten these emails, after a movement, a grassroots movement, forced you to stand up to Amazon and Jeff Bezos' bullying and pass the first progressive tax in a long, long time in Seattle, you got feedback from people all over the country saying, thank you for taking a stand. Thank you for setting a precedent and standing up for low income and working people and taxing the super rich and taxing big business. That was our victory that we spent months and months and months building. You went through a process of months and months and months and stakeholder committees and studies to come to the conclusion that that tax was needed. Now in less than 24 hours, less than 24
So our next speaker is Elizabeth James. So I'm going to ask that you stop. Otherwise, I've got to find you being disruptive. So will you please, security, please have her removed. Please have her removed. Please have her removed. Please have her removed.